Das sagen wir so etwas als Clown. And I just like and Ruby Simon as you guys know, I just uploaded a video of my plans, how I will get my hang chain clown fully fixing, like working again. This box on my room right now, and all the parts for the hang chain clown I still needs to use all only in here. This box this mechanism I don't need to use anymore. So yeah, I can keep it for like a future custom prop. So the head, of course, neck for all the clothing, arms, hands. I mean, the batteries, the hair, of course, and all that kind of stuff that still needs to be used to fully get him into the new hanging chicken clone. But that was not the video I was going to make it. So I literally got that hat holding piece of the hanging chicken clone, and it's literally like disassembled. Of course it was like a little like a tie, like a half tie in there, and like go out. Then I got out the hat holding, which was now holding the clown's hat. So I took that out and then I replaced it with the hanging chicken clown one, and now I just uses this old one again. Like you use it to use right there, and it works perfectly. The only thing I still want to fix about them is just that one side has more hair, so I can actually do it by like getting this hair side, making it half, and then removing this side of the hair, or adding it with this, and then it will just like be the same again. And I still want to add like highlights into there. But that's how he works now. He works perfectly again with the hat. Yeah, it's perfect. So I'm glad he has like the old hand moving piece. So I just want to repair him, of course, with the highlights and with the hair, of course, still. And for the rest, he is just completely fine again. Yeah, when he wasn't like really working with the head bob up, I thought it was something to do with the springs here, but really had nothing to do with the springs. It just had all to do with like the head holder. And that's how I name it, because I have no clue how I can actually name it. Yeah, this guy has one problem. I'll be showing you guys real quick. See, if he goes that way, he has the highlight not working. That way, he actually works. So the hanging rainbow clown has one problem. That's when he is that way, the left highlight just doesn't work. Yeah, a little bit, but when he's like the right way, he just has the highlight working. And this guy has the same problem with the hanging chicken clown, that just like with that spring not being good. So, but I'm not going to try to fix it, because otherwise he will be cooked as well, and there's just no way to kind of fix it anymore. And this guy still has the problem that when he's like turned on, like he just keeps on like getting his head down like this. You barely can even see his face, and it just doesn't hold up his face like this. And the bum right on his head just doesn't stay right. And the clothing sometimes like pulls on, as you can see. And I still need like battery cover, as you can see. So this guy has a multiple problems still. Yeah, and this guy has no problems, of course. I'm glad about that. Yeah, and this one also doesn't have a problem. Those doesn't have any problems. Yeah, he doesn't have any problems. Yeah, only this one with the sensor, of course. Like, I just have this like sensor right over here, just to be there, but just didn't really like work in there. And the hair just doesn't really want, like when it's like on position, it just doesn't really turn on at all. And now I just have like on try me position and just keep on walking. But I will try to get him fixed again, like fully. That one of course has the problem that he doesn't go on because he's missing 2 springs. But if I find like one of these the same bears, these get toy bears like the same as this one, any thrift store I can just buy that and just like remove the springs from that one and replace them into this one, and it will work fine again. And those doesn't have any problems, and so the only ones that has problems is this one. This one just has this one just has an easy fix, of course. Can easily make that. This one just has a bit more difficult fix. And him I just have to like kind of glue the face on the hat. And this one just has that kind of problem with the shoes, but in my opinion, that doesn't really care, in my opinion. So these don't really have problems at all. This one also doesn't have any problems. He also not. The only thing I found strange about him is, of course, that his sensor is just like, just hanging onto him, like it's literally right over here. Like it's not even like somewhere onto him, like it's just so strange. And he just has that same problem as the Hang clone, but I'm not going to fix that because it just gets messed up. And he has the eye problem, but in my opinion, that doesn't really care much. And this guy just has multiple problems with this one, doesn't stay up on, the head doesn't stay like this, and the clothing be pulling down, and I still need a battery cover. And the problem that his hat doesn't stay up is because he doesn't like get it like with a hat holder, as you can see. It's just use it with these little tie things. So I may just remove the ties and then just replace it with the hat holder from what used to use it, what just uses the Junkster clone, but now like just this small one replacement in there. But I'll just they all afterwards, so I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.